Welcome everybody to How Fast Will It Go, and today we're dealing with the 1964 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt. Now this has 1063 horsepower, 891 pounds-feet of torque, and the car itself weighs 2,804 pounds. It's got all-wheel drive and it can do 0 to 60 in 2.134 seconds and 0 to 104.371 seconds. So yeah, I'm not expecting this classic dragster to be able to challenge at the top of the leaderboard, but it will be interesting to see what it can do in comparison to the Dodge Demon, which is obviously a modern dragster, as that is not only bottom of the table but only managed 235 mile an hour. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see whether or not, you know, old can beat new, and whether or not it's any easier or harder to drive. So yeah, let's get this Ford out there and see what it can do. So yeah, all-wheel drive, obviously it's not something it had originally, but needed it to really help keep the power down, because even with its stock 425 horsepower, this car was really rather insane to drive. The suspension would wobble all over the place, it would end up flying up in the air at some point. So yeah, got the all-wheel drive system to try and help out with those elements. Whether or not they actually will, I'll have to wait and find out. It should help at least in terms of handling around these corners and handling while on the straight. And also try and keep all of that power in check, because even though this car was quite powerful when stock, probably even conservative in terms of the 425 horsepower, it's still at least twice the amount of power it had originally. So yeah, asking a lot from it. And obviously it's got a couple of turbochargers on there and it weighs a lot less, so dynamically it's a lot changed from what it was originally. So yeah, well past its original top speed already. 200 mile an hour. There we go. That's 210. 220. Come on, 230. There we go. Starting to struggle a little bit, but let's 232. 233. 34. 5. That's exactly the same as the Dodge Demon. Come on, I need to hold 6 a lot longer than that. No. So yeah, there we go. 235 mile an hour. It's exactly the same as the Dodge Demon, which, considering they're about, you know, 50 years apart in terms of age. Whoa, yeah, there's a suspension wobble that I was on about. It's actually quite severe for a car that's been upgraded. But yeah, considering the cars, both the Dodge Demon and this, are about 50 years apart, for them to be the exact same, eventually get to the exact same speed with obviously upgrades is really rather weird, quite frankly, especially considering they are both dragsters. But yeah, 235 mile an hour, so not bottom of the table, but it is joint bottom of the table. But you know, could have been worse. And yeah, considering this car could only do about 125 when it was stock, that's a yeah, massive improvement and massive difference from what it could do originally. So yeah, overall I am impressed by it, because like I said, if you drive this car stock, and you'll see what I mean about how weird the suspension is, because it's really rather soft, and yeah, when it gets up to speed or going around corners, it is all over the place. So the fact that it was able to handle that kind of power, handle that kind of speed with relative ease, it was really rather impressive. And for it to match a more modern car is also really rather good. So yeah, fairly impressed by this, but not many muscle cars like this are as quick, or could be as quick as this, I imagine, because they are really rather quite restricted. But that doesn't mean I won't give them a try at some point. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.